Hello there.
So in today's showcase video, we're going to be having a look at Jasper's page on BrickSafe, which is full of a whole load of cool builds that we're going to check out. So first of all, we have this carousel right here. Then we have Emmett's Dreamhouse. I'm not sure who that is, but I don't think it matters. We have a Ferris wheel, a flower field, Helter Skelter. I think that's already in the game, and so is that. We've got the horse statue, the hotel. I think we have that in the game, but it's like half built, so that'll be really cool to see. We've got a grain mill thing, a windmill. Got the Lego Creator Jet, the lion statue. I'm not even going to try and say it, but basically the head statue thing is from East Island. So we've got two of those. Then we've also got the Natural History Museum. For some reason I thought it was meant to say National History Museum, but it does say Natural History Museum. We've got the Ninjago City set, which will be cool to have a look at. And put it together with the other Ninjago builds. Assuming that it fits together, I don't know yet. But we've also got an oak tree, an old Dutch city building. It's just like an apartment, a terraced apartment. We've got a park waterfall, Pepper's house, and again, I don't know who Pepper is. Maybe Peppa Pig, I'm not sure. We've got a pizza place, a retro diner, the roller coaster, which is already in the game, I think. Well, it is. Vladek's Fortress. I feel like I probably should know who Vladek is, but I don't, again. And we've got some water slides as well, so what you're going to do is click the download file thing here. You're not going to click on this because it will just bring up a picture of the thing. So I mean, you can do that if you want, but that's not the actual build being downloaded. You want to click this for each one and save it somewhere safe. So I've got them all saved in this folder called Jasper builds. As you can see, there's all the different ones. And then I'll have to go ahead and unzip them all. I don't know if I can do that all at once. Did that work, or did I just make a mess of that? One of them already exists. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I already have the Creator Jet in the game. This one here. Okay, so now we have all the builds here in these separate folders, which is a bit of a pain, but okay. Okay, then you want to go to your local disk C, and you want to go to users. Then you want to choose your name, your user. Then go to app data, roaming, Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, Lego Worlds, and then, well, it used to go in this folder here, the mods folder, but now it doesn't. It goes in the saved games, I think content, and then you find your save slot. So S2 is save slot 2, and then you want to find S2 system global. So that will put the builds in all of the worlds in that save. Okay, yeah, so system 2 global is right down here. So we want to click on that, then click on mods. And this is where all your models in the game are saved. For that save slot anyway. And then what you want to do is go and put each one inside of that folder. Pretty straightforward, just move them all in. You could just copy them, that will probably be a better idea. It's probably a much quicker way of doing this. I could just use the keys. So let's try that. I've put the Ferris wheel in. Control C, Control V.
A
few moments later.
Alright, now we've done that, we can head on into the game. So here we are in the game. We're going to take a look at Jasper's builds. We're going to have a look at as many of them as possible. It really depends on how long it takes. So I guess the first one we should start with is the Lego Creator Jet. I think that's what it's called. The Lego Creator Jet. Okay, so we actually have one in the airport hangar already. I put wheels on this one. They look kind of bad, but you know, limited bricks and stuff in the game. Had to do what I could. What the heck is this thing doing? This robot is meant to be locked up downstairs. But obviously when you load up the game again, they respawn on the top of the land, which is very, very annoying. How do I get rid of this? Apparently I can't. Okay, well I guess it's staying there then. But we do actually have some seats in here. Inside the jet. And this thing's just going to try and kill us. Get away. Get away from me. Okay, so we have the jet here. This one doesn't have wheels on, obviously. The best one I would recommend is the space yellow chair. But you have to put it in low enough that your head doesn't like stick out the top. So probably about here. But obviously once you're inside, you can't actually see outside. I mean, your friends could. Oh, that works. There we go. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's what you can do with the Creator Jet. It's pretty cool. The build itself is very nicely designed. And, you know, it does look pretty accurate to the Creator Jet. But I think, well, it's likely that they've, you know, changed up some of the pieces to pieces that we actually have in the game. But still a very, very good build. So the next one to have a look at is actually the carousel. It would help if we were actually in the C section. Oh, this is actually a model in the game. I swear I've never even looked at this before. Alright. Well. Very nice. Oh, that's pretty cool that they have the classic spaceship thing here. It's a shame they didn't actually put a chair that you can sit on inside of it. I'm actually going to do that right now. That doesn't make sense. So I think from here I'm going to try and skip the builds that are already in the game. And just do Jasper's own creations. Okay, there we go. Doesn't really work too well, but I mean, we're inside of it. So, yep. Now we need to get rid of that and that. So, it's Chinese New Year today then, because there's fireworks going off outside. I mean, I'm not in China, but there's lots of Chinese people here. Alright, so let's have a look at Jasper's builds. Emmett's Dream House. Let's have a look at that one first. Because I'm going in alphabetical order. Here we go. Okay, what the... That looks pretty cool. So it's like a submarine or something. Oops, daisy. Wasn't going to do that. There we go. Wow. I definitely like the design of this. It's really cool. I like the turbine engine things on the back here. Motors. I don't know. What do you call boat engines? Rotors? Is that what it is? propellers. Nope, I don't know. Alright, let's go inside. So it's basically like a mini house that's been turned into a submarine. That's just that's what Lego Worlds is about. You can just make anything into anything, I guess. How do we get inside? Oh, there's a back door. Nice. Are these the doors that we can't fit through because we're too small? Oh no, we fit through it perfectly well. Goodbye. Oh yeah, it's because they've got the very top brick they've removed so you can get through it easily. Alright, so in here we have a box with the daily news. Okay. Now we've got a box of other newspapers and some vinyl records. And an aircon unit, just in case you get a bit cold while submerged underwater. And a bike, just in case you want to go for a bike ride when you're in the depths of the sea. Huh. Interesting. Then down here we have a grill. Well, that's good, but I imagine you'll probably get like carbon monoxide poisoning or carbon dioxide poisoning or something. But I guess it could be a electric cooker, in which case it might not be so bad. But you probably need somewhere for the steam to go, so you'll probably have to come to the surface and open the doors at the back to let the steam out. I think I'm probably thinking too much into this, but yeah, let's continue. We got a clock up there, we got a rock and roll poster, that's pretty neat. We've got our bedside table with a radio on. I mean, I don't imagine you'll get a very good radio signal underwater, but you know what they say, don't bash it till you try it, and I haven't tried it, so it might work. We've got a picture of a bridge. Got a nice little plant here, and the cockpit area. Can we get inside? No. Oh well, that's okay. I mean, it's not as if we can actually drive it anyway. This is interesting. So this is my closet. In here we have a picture of Lego Count Dooku and a ship in a bottle, but it's actually just 3 studs. 3 studs in a bottle. Interesting. And a remote control car. And some other newspapers and pictures and stuff. What the heck happened there? That was weird. No, I don't want to go into bed. I want to close the door. Oh, wow. Incredible. I'm just going back inside to literally close the door, and then I'm going back out. Okay, so we've looked at the inside. It's very cool. I mean, I want to have a quick look at the cockpit around here, just because we couldn't, like, get there. I don't think this spaceman can climb up fences, apparently. You can scale brick walls, no problem, but as soon as we get to a fence, you just can't do it. Alright, so anyway, we've got a Nexo Knight chair, cockpit chair, and the control panel, which is actually from the recording studio, I think. And we've got another engine on here. That looks pretty cool. Nice use of props to make it, that's for sure. I mean, that's what the game's about, really, just being creative with what you're given. And this is definitely creative. I'm just gonna quickly close these doors. No, I don't want to be inside. Okay, there we go. Alright, next one. Alright, we'll just quickly get rid of that one. Just because we don't want to overcrowd the place. I'm also going to get rid of the creator jet over there. And the next one we're going to have a look at is, well, there's the Ferris wheel, but obviously that's in the game already, so I don't think we really need to look at that. And the flower field, okay, so that's this right here. This is definitely something that I will use at the end of the city. You know, as like decoration and stuff. Once I've built the city, we'll have some little park areas and things like that. And some flower gardens on top of skyscrapers maybe. I'll see how it goes, but I mean, it looks pretty good. We've got a good variety of flowers and different textures. Definitely looks like a wild garden from a distance if you just look at it like that. Okay, well, I think that's probably all there is to say about that, really. So let's go ahead and have a look at the, well, it's the Helter Skelter next, but that's in the game already. So we're going to have a look at the horse statue, if I can find it. Okay, here it is, the horse statue. Now, these are definitely things I want to put in the city. It actually looks like he's riding a Tauntaun from Star Wars. It's Han Solo. It's Han Solo riding a Tauntaun. Especially with that thing, what's he holding in his hand? Because when it comes out of the head of the animal, it looks like the horns from a Tauntaun. So, well, it definitely looks like a horse. If I didn't think it looks like a Tauntaun, but otherwise it definitely does look like a horse. And the geezer riding it, he has an interesting hat. It looks like a Robin Hood type hat or something. Or a Guy Fawkes hat. If you know who Guy Fawkes is, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know who Guy Fawkes is, then, well, basically you're just not British. You know, well done if you do know who he is. So anyway, the next build that we're going to have a look at is, well, there's a hotel to look at, but I think I might save that for another video, simply because it's a very cool looking build. And it's like a continuation of this model here. So I really want to kind of compare them. I think that would be pretty cool. And see what work they've done to complete it. We also have the Cornmolen. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I don't know what it is. I don't think. Oh wait, yeah, it's just the windmill thing. When I say just the windmill thing, I don't say that as a bad thing. Alright, well. The actual wind turning thingy is at an angle. Okay, so yeah, we have this windmill. The colour scheme's very good, and the texture looks pretty cool as well. Made out of wood. We've got these big wooden doors to enter. That's how I would imagine they would be like. And inside, basically, it's just kind of a big storage room. Got barrels of probably different grains. I don't know what these are exactly, but we've got some barrels and sacks of grain and things. What the heck? What is that? Is that just to climb up? No, surely not. I'm a little confused. Maybe I should have looked into what this actually is before I kind of had a look at it. But anyway, we'll just look at what we can see and what we know. So we've got lots of lights around the place. I don't know if they turn on. I think there's some lights that you can turn on by hitting them, and then some of them turn on just at night time. But considering the time of day doesn't change in this world, there's some lights that just will never turn on. It's a bit sad, really. So is this the top floor? I don't know. No, it's not. I really don't actually know what this is. As in, I don't know what it's used for. Let's have a look out here. Okay, we have a nice little balcony thing. Very interesting. I was about to climb up there, but I don't think you're going to do that. It's very beautifully designed. Excellent. Let's go back in here, and I really don't know what, like, it's clear that these things have a function, but I don't know what it is. This staircase is pretty cool as well. If I could, there we go, we got up in the end. Oh, that is interesting. So we have like the big cogs and stuff that are turned by the windmill turning. Don't know if it carries on up here. Oh, it does. Wow. They've really thought this interior through. Okay, so that's the thing that turns from the windmill, and that turns this, which turns all this stuff downstairs. And yeah, there's one last ladder to go up here. Let's go up here. Are we up? No, we're not. How do I get up? Oh. Apparently you can't get up. No! There must be some way up, come on. It's really hard to see when it kind of goes into the wall. I'm going to break a tiny little bit of it. I hope you don't mind, Jasper. It's nothing against the build. Don't take it personally. I just need to get up here. I still can't get up. Probably a much easier way of doing this that I just haven't even realised yet. Okay, so up here. Oh, okay, so this is what is being turned by the windmill. You've got the axle there going through the wall. Yeah, that's really cool. Now I need to work out how to get back down. It's over there. How do I... This is not going so well. Clearly this upper floor was made for humans and not minifigures. Because they're kind of chunky, aren't they? Okay. So it's very cool how they've got like the overcogs and gears and stuff to do whatever it is that this mill is producing. I don't know what this thing is. I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments. How do I get through? There we go. Okay. I'm not so good with tight spaces. Especially in my final form, which is a Lego minifigure. Okay, yeah, so I think that's about it for that build. What the... Why does it do that? I like that build a lot. It's really cool. Alright, so whilst recording this, I realised it was going to be like twice as long as I wanted it to be. Wanted it to be about 20-25 minutes, but it was going to end up being about 40 plus minutes. So I decided to stop it there and do the second half of the video as a part 2. I hope you understand. Goodbye.